Hello?
Hello? We still can't do that. It was awful. Okay, we are making a healthy cranberry sauce. Now, I don't know about you, but I grew up eating that awful stuff in a can that came out the same shape as the can. And honestly, I thought about looking what was in it and I decided I didn't want to know. But really, like, what is it? I don't know, it's scary. So, JB has shown us that you can make cranberry sauce yourself, and he has done it for several years. The only issue with JB's, although it's wonderful, is with JB's homemade cranberry sauce is it has a lot of sugar in it. And today we're gonna give you an alternative and a recipe, again, from Fixate, which is an amazing cooking show that is on Beachbody On Demand. Reach out if you'd like to find out how you can watch that program. But they created a cranberry sauce recipe that has no sugar. And we haven't made it yet, and we haven't tasted it yet, so this is an experiment.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
I have high hopes for this.
Yeah, so we're gonna make it today, and we're gonna share it with you, and then we'll let you know how it tastes. So what do we have here, JB?
We got 3 cups of cranberries. This all comes from a bag. You can do frozen cranberries, you can do fresh cranberries. I prefer the fresh cranberries because it allows you to go through the bag. I'm really picky when it comes to the produce, so I go through there and I make sure that there's no bad ones in there. And you're gonna wanna keep it refrigerated.
And that's 12 ounces, which is 3 cups, which is exactly what you need for this recipe.
Yeah. And so you rinse those and then keep those in a bowl. We're gonna put these right into the pan that we're gonna cook these in.
They are pretty, aren't they? I want to use them for decoration.
Okay. I want to eat them. We're going to follow that with a 1/2 cup of raw honey. So, do you have a little thing you can scrape that out?
Yes. Let me see. I'll find something here. And why raw honey? Raw honey is better because it has not been heated up, and therefore the nutrients that are in the honey when it comes from the hive are still there. So that is why raw honey is better. That is why raw honey is more expensive, but worth it for your family.
And if you keep an eye out for it, you can usually find there's something on sale somewhere that's raw honey, and ultimately that's what you want.
Right.
You know.
Okay, so what's next?
We're going to throw in some ginger, which I think the recipe called for a 1/2 inch of ginger.
Yes.
And I think it said peeled.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to take this ginger. I cut it a little bigger than the 1/2 inch because as I peel it, I'm going to do it the fast way.
And you want to keep it, you're not going to chop it up. You're just going to keep it in one big chunk.
Yeah, one whole piece.
It's for flavor. So at the end of the recipe, you're going to end up pulling that back out.
So this is going to be big enough for us to find it and fish it out. So we're going to toss that in the pool along with, what does that say, 3/4?
Yep, 3/4 cup of water.
And then this is the interesting part. Cranberries lend themselves really well to the taste of citrus. So we're going to cut off a little piece of this peel. And then from this peel, we're going to poke it with some whole cloves.
And again, the whole cloves are for flavor. So we don't want, I mean, you know, they're fairly big, but in this pot of all of these cranberries, finding your cloves at the end is quite difficult. So the recipe calls for 2 or 3 cloves, and they were genius because what they did was they took the orange peel, which is also for flavor, and they poked the cloves into the orange peel. So at the end, when it's time to pull them out, along with the orange peel, it's easy to find. So there you go. Isn't it a cute little art project? There we go. So then that's in there too. So now we've got our cranberries, our ginger, our water, our honey, our orange, and our cloves. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them on the stove. And we're going to stir them continuously. And it will take between 8 to 10 minutes. And when you're stirring them, the cranberries will kind of burst open.
They pop.
Yeah, they pop. And so then you know it's done when it's the consistency of cranberry sauce. So we'll show you through the process, and then we'll do our taste test at the end.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Cranberry sauce. I'm so excited to try this. It looks
Smells
amazing. Can you see? That is what the end result
Thick.
looks like. And we stirred and cooked that for about
12 minutes.
12 minutes before we turned it down from medium to low. And then we let it cool for what, about 5 minutes.
Pulled the stuff out.
Yeah, and you can see we pulled out this was our cloves and our orange peel. You can see the cloves stayed in there, and then there's our piece of ginger.
Easy to find,
Yep.
easy to fish out.
So here
All right,
we
let's
go.
try it.
We're gonna have an official taste.
It's gonna be so tart. Don't burn your face. Yeah, I could get used to that.
Yeah, I can like,
It's not as sweet as mine, obviously.
yeah. Well, it's got a little bit of tartness, but it's sweet, and you can taste the ginger
I'm surprised
and the
what
orange.
the ginger does.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Put that on a turkey sandwich.
Uh-huh. So, and then you can make this day before, a couple days before, put it in the fridge.
Yeah, it'd be easy to heat it back up.
Yeah, if you want
Or
to
eat
eat it
it
hot,
cold.
or you can eat it cold. And again, like JV said, man, you know, day after Thanksgiving turkey sandwiches with a little bit of this on,
Big time.
well, bam. Okay, so there's cranberry
That was
sauce.
easy.
Yeah, it was easy. It was a really easy recipe. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a whole grain, but gluten-free and bread-free stuffing.
Sounds good.